Black History Maven here, and I'm here at St. Mary Ann's Episcopal Church in Cecil County, Maryland. Like a lot of places in the Upper South, Cecil County, Maryland was a tobacco stronghold. Now we've got the Northeast River, which is near this church, and the river was a conduit, of course, of tobacco during the early 1800s and of course during the 1700s. And this church here, this building dates back to the 1740s. There was an older building that dated back to the early 1700s, right around 1706. Same congregation, of course. That congregation actually, we know for sure that there would have been African Americans who were part of that parish. In fact, Reverend Hackett, who was a reverend of that older building, mentioned in his records that he had performed numerous baptisms, including one Indian and 4 colored persons. And of course we can guess that these colored persons that he referred to were enslaved. A lot of times, in many cases, not all cases, but in some cases during the 1700s, enslavers did baptize their enslaved property. So we can see right behind us too, there's a cemetery, there's some older graves. I'm just going to sort of point behind my shoulder right here, and you can see there's a cemetery all around me. Again, there's some of the graves right behind me. These graves right behind me are some of the older ones on the property. They date back to the 1780s. That wooden structure that I told you about that's no longer extant, that structure would have housed another cemetery with graves dating back from the early 1700s. I don't exactly know where that is, and I think that that might actually no longer be here. But that grave apparently has Susquehannock Native Americans buried there who were baptized within the church. So again, we've got Black history that's always hiding, always here, and always interesting to look at.